already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, on a goddamn snowstorm. Yo, New York City, damn, it feels like it's been snowing for 2 weeks straight. What the hell is going on? Mother Nature's tripping. Mother Nature is tripping. Look like she ain't getting none. Father Nature ain't satisfying Mother Nature. I'm gonna tell you like this. Father Nature ain't doing it right. She acting like Mother Nature acting like a bitch. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. You already know the Christian show. Anyway, sorry for being so explicit. But for real, Mother Nature gotta get it in, man. Father Nature ain't putting in that work. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend we got David Avanesyan versus Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly, and ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following the channel, I'm talking about since day one. When we're talking about the phenom of the sport of boxing and the upcoming fighters, I was high on Josh Kelly. I was very, very high on Josh Kelly. And then he lost that momentum, he lost that momentum. Struggle with Ray Robinson, struggle with Campos. I felt like he was showboating a lot. And look, he got great shows, man. Look, Josh Kelly got a lot of tools, man. He's very, very slick. Pretty boy Josh Kelly. He's very slick. Great jab. One of the best footworks in the welterweight division, ladies and gentlemen. He got one of the best footworks in the welterweight division. As a matter of fact, in the beginning, I used to talk about Josh Kelly versus the likes of Bruce Ennis. And of course, now the talk is really Virgil Ortiz and Bruce Ennis. But Josh Kelly used to be in the mix. And a lot of people always talked about maybe if he was serious or not, if he was taking boxing serious, if he was highly dedicated. Look, he's a showsman. I just feel like in his fights, he was, showing off too much. I feel like you need to set the tone, beat up your opponent, and then later on, you can showboat and of course he's a fan-friendly fighter. He's a fan-friendly fighter. He's not your traditional knockout artist, but he's a very, very slick fighter. Great pedigree. And when he's on his A game, again, he's one of the phenom of the sport of boxing. Now, this fight I don't think it's gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. Avanesyan got 3 straight victories, stop his last 3 opponents, so he got great momentum coming to this fight. Of course, there was a couple of postponements to this fight, so I think they done enough for studying, enough in the lab work, to figure out how they're gonna neutralize Avanesyan. And I think I got Josh Kelly winning this fight. You can see in the way he's talking, and the way he's talking, he's training. He's very, very motivated for this fight. He's very motivated to show the people that he's just not just a showman, but he's a very, very dangerous fighter. And I believe that he's going to implement that type of style into this next fight. I think he does hear the crickets out, not the crickets, but he hears the whispers out there about probably if he's taking it serious enough, and less showboating and stuff like that. Other than that, man, I do like showboating as well, man. I like fighters that know how to entertain. I was a huge fan of Roy Jones Jr. and he did it for us. And Josh Kelly got a lot of time to develop as a fighter, just like this generation. This generation is so great. Josh Kelly, Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz in the welterweight division. This is why I don't give a damn about the waiting for Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. Y'all don't want to give us that fight. We paying attention to the young and up and coming phenoms and young lions, because I'm gonna tell you like this: every division is stacked. This era, from the 130, like I said in my other video, 130, 135, 140. Brandon Lee also could be moving to 147, and these other guys could be moving to 147 quick. The likes of Devin Haney, because he got the height, he could move to 147 in less than 3 years. To be honest, Teofimo Lopez, all these dudes could be moving up to the 147. 147 is gonna be. It's always going to be a rich division, and in 3 years it's still going to be up there a rich division, while these other guys in the prime right now move up to 154 or just retire. But I think Josh Kelly, I'm a fan of Josh Kelly. I'm a fan of his style. Always been. He, like I said in the beginning, he did lose momentum, but I do believe that he's going to regain it back in this fight. I got confidence in Josh Kelly. got confidence in his skills and talent and the growth. So I think it's gonna be David Avanesyan. No disrespect on him. They modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Always got respect for these fighters, man. I love fighters. And everybody, man. Let's always pray for these fighters and always pray for their safety. They go back to their family safe and sound. So yeah, man. It's just, yo, boxing is so great this month. Next month is going to be crazy. Of course, this Saturday, we also got Adrian Broner and his comeback. We got the fight that we've been waiting to see. No, it's just not a Mexican war. It's just not a Hispanic, Latino fight, but it's a boxing, one of the biggest fight, one of the most anticipated fight, and Miguel Berchelt versus Oscar Valdez. A lot of hype in it, man. We can't wait for that fight. Of course, and also we got Canelo Alvarez going to be fighting Yeardrum next weekend, and also the debut of Keyshawn Davis. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, that was the #1 amateur. He was trying to get the gold, but of course the pandemic messed a lot of things up. So he turned pro. Can't wait for his debut. He's gonna be showing his skills and talent. That guy, he's a problem. Go check him out. And then moving on to the next month, we got Chocolatito Estrada too. On the same card, we got Jessica McCaskill and the rematch with Jessica McCaskill, Cecilia Breakers for the welterweight undisputed. We also got Clarissa Shields that are gonna be performing as well. Her first pay-per-view debut. Everybody go, please, everybody support these women out there. Also Amanda Serrano gonna be performing. Primetime NBC later on in March. I believe it's March 25th. NBC primetime. Great look for Amanda Serrano, 7th Division World Champion. Yo, boxing is just great, and of course, there's more matchups coming up. So let's pay our respects. Let's support our sport. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. Y'all already know, man. The slogan: fight plus equals true champions. God first, everything second. Y'all already know we're one race. Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. God bless y'all. And on to the next.